Alrighty, so continuing Zombie Week in honor of George Romero, of course. Playing a little bit of Dead Rising. Well, I had to play Dead Rising 1, the PC, no, already. Hold on, ruining my intro. Okay, everybody chill out. So yeah, I originally wanted to play the Dead Rising 1 PC port, but it doesn't work on my computer. I do not know why. So I'm playing Dead Rising 2 instead, and I don't have any. This is like a brand new save, so like there's nothing. I don't have any abilities or anything. I don't even remember if I can unlock the shed to build new tools. Feel the wrath of the teddy bear. Yes. Firework. Yes. Wait, how do I use it? Shouldn't I be able to like shoot it off? Oh, never mind. Okay, there you go. That happened. I actually really like the Dead Rising franchise, or at least the idea of ooh, what a lovely hat. I'm getting so fashionable right now. One of the main reasons I love Dead Rising is just the ridiculous outfits you can put on. Is there a dress? Can I put on a dress? I want to put on a dress. Put on a dress. Is there a dress here? No dress? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh no. Hey, stop hating on my fashion senses, boy. How dare you? How dare you? Look at me. I look great. But yeah, I remember when the original Dead Rising first started, the news started coming out. I didn't have an Xbox at the time, and I was like, that will be the game that sells me on an Xbox, and it was. It was most definitely. Oh, ow, my butt. You just spanked me real hard that I bled. Give me the 1-2s. Gut punches. Haymakers. Yeah. Like, I am surprised it took until the 360 to get a game, you know, basically inspired by George Romero's Dawn of the Dead. You know, like, you know, just being in a shopping mall, trying to survive a zombie outbreak. You know, that's it. It seems to, you know, it's a concept that sells itself, really. Honestly, I have no direction here today. I'm just, you know, I just wanted to enjoy a nice zombie game where I get to beat up zombies. Back, you evil zombies. Back. That was a cheap stool. What I expect is a casino stool. I'm like a lumberjack who had a bad laundry day. Like, all of his clothes shrunk. Oh. Okay. Sure. Giant mug of beer. Ow. Hey. Okay. Clearly you're not a fan of alcohol. That's fine. Alright, don't need to get violent about it. I think they think, oh, hello, Proto Man. Proto Man, save me from the zombies. God, every time I want to try and make a point, I find something that distracts me immediately. Yes. Proto Man, show me the way. Okay, never mind. I'm out of here. The original Dead Rising appealed to me because I am one of those that is a fan of the slow-moving zombies. And that's no slight at the Dawn of the Dead remake. I thought, was it Zack Snyder and James Gunn, I think, wrote it, and Snyder directed. Yeah, I thought they did a really good job updating it to you know, more modern standard. Does this turn you on? Are you feeling the tinglies now? Yeah. But yeah, I've always been more of a fan of the slow lumbering zombies, because I think honestly, it represents something much deeper when they're slow lumbering zombies, and I think that's something that does get lost in certain iterations of the modern zombie, where, you know, they are like infected runners instead of just, you know, walking corpses. But I mean, even this is like a perfect example of like oh great, that's locked. That's where one of the bosses is. I know that much. Or one of the psychopaths, I should say. Come on, dude. Look out. Excuse me. Coming through. It's a bar. There must be food in here. Coming through. Making a pass. Yes. There's food here. There's beer. Wait, that wasn't beer. Yeah, that was whiskey. That's fine. Back on the case. Here we go. Important business to get to. Excuse me. Oh no, it broke. Oh no. Like I was saying before, I got distracted by the wonderful vehicle there. Yeah, it's I like the slow lumbering zombies because it's I think it's much more creepy. It's a much scarier concept, I think. Like, it represents the slow brooding inevitable that is to come with the zombie outbreak, you know. When you've got, I mean, it's scary, yeah, when you're getting chased down by some bloodthirsty feral ex-human creature, you know. Oh, get off me. But it's another thing to know that you can still outrun your the danger, but that you will technically never be safe, you know. Regardless of how hard you try to fight against the disease that is the zombie outbreak, there will never truly be an end. That's what makes zombies and even, like, you know, vampires and even werewolves such a sort of creepy concept, in that, you know, it's literally like a disease. Yeah, I know I need Zombrex, not playing them sorry. And I would say the reason that I like zombies over, like, even something as similar as vampires or werewolves, for example, the thing that I really love about the concept of at least the modern zombie as we know it today, with a vampire or like a werewolf, you're a monster technically, you know, you get infected, you become this monstrous creature who needs to feed, but you still have a sense of humanity there, you know. You can sort of blend in with humanity. You can still exist within society without any sort of stigma or anything, you know, as long as people don't know that you're a vampire or a werewolf, you know. But with a zombie, it's much more raw, you know, it's much more primal, and, you know, you are a death machine waiting to spread that death and that disease to as many people as possible, regardless of human morality or any of that. Like, you are no longer human in the same respect as a vampire or a werewolf can be, you know. You know, a vampire will have to feed on blood, and, you know, that is, and the downside is obviously, you know, they could make more vampires or they have to kill someone. Werewolf, slightly different, you know. Werewolf, as long as you're not around people around the full moon, you should be fine. But again, in those two examples in particular, you can just be a regular human being when you're not having to feed. The difference with zombies is, like, you have no control over yourself. You're no longer any type of human creature. You're nothing of that. Dang it! Everything is locked. You're not a human. You're not really anything. You're just a walking source of death, you know. And there's really no way around it. And, you know, because you are that walking source of death, there is no morality. There is nothing to you but to be that tool of the inevitable end of humanity. And I don't know, that's just the way that I've always seen zombies in. They are an inevitable to a future that you can't resist, you know. It's going to happen because there is no moral difference in a zombie. A zombie wants to eat your brains, eat your flesh, and that's it. A zombie isn't going to have compassion for you because you're a little girl, or because you're, you know, because you're a war veteran or anything of that sort. Like, they will eat you regardless of your status, your sexuality, your gender, regardless of whatever, you know. Yes, I got a battle axe. Regardless of whatever determines how people can possibly yes. Ah, how dare you fall on me? Hey. Oh, slice and dice. Slice and dice. Like I was saying, there is no prejudice. There is no preference for zombies. There's no sense of humanity, no morality. And that's what makes it so scary. Oh, crap. Nothing happened there. Nothing story related happened. You know, Katie's fine.
Not really my look.
Oh, don't you even, Chuck. This is definitely your look. Let's get some new shoes, though. Oh, yes. PC Master Race. I keep getting distracted. I just want to keep killing zombies. Oh, yes. Yes. Exactly what I needed. Yes. Okay, we are full. We got blades and booze. We are good. Hold on, what can I get here? Oh, damn. Oh, no. Hey, hey, hey. Trying to feel myself here. Come on. Come on. This is the first time I've ever been in a mall since the zombie apocalypse started. Trying to find my new look in the post-apocalypse. You know, I don't want to look like Mad Max out here. Maybe I want to look like Chucky from the movies. From the movies Chucky. So God, I'm never going to get this thought out. So when you take the whole nature of, you know, a danger with no morality, no sense of humanity whatsoever, and it's an inevitable, when you couple that with the fact that it's a slow moving danger, I feel that's so much more scary and creepy than the whole fast running infected thing, you know. But the anxiety that you get from knowing that you will either succumb to the ever-growing danger. It's not what I wanted to do. Hold up. Let's get 2 points. Oh, 1 point. I'll give myself 1 point. But like I keep trying to say, I like the slow concept because it poses two threats. It poses... the first threat is shut up game. I'm trying to make a point here every freaking time. When you're presented with a slow threat, it's much scarier. The initial shock of someone running at you is much more anxiety driven, but for them to slowly walk towards you or to slowly move towards you in any fashion, I feel is much creepier because it gives you more time to process what's happening. It gives you more time to realize it's inevitable, like this person is not gonna stop moving towards you, just like the zombies never stop moving towards you. Now you amplify that by the fact that the numbers of the danger continue to grow, and that's why I like zombies as, you know, such a source of like horror, you know. And there's obviously the take on like Walking Dead, where the zombies are more of a frame for, you know, a narrative to show just how bad humans are. Like, you know, humans are the bigger threat in a zombie apocalypse than the zombies. Sure, but I feel it always comes back down to that the framing is so anxiety driven. That's what drives humanity to come undone, you know. That's always been my sort of take on the whole zombie concept and why I've always enjoyed the Romero films. The analysis that I'm doing here is not really, I don't necessarily think that was always... I did not know there were Playboy. What? There were Playboy ads in this game? Okay. I totally forgot what I was saying. I just saw boobies and got completely distracted. The beauty of Romero's zombie films is also they're not always about the zombie and, you know, the deep analysis that I give it here. You know, there's always a message, there's always an undertone to what I need to stop running by this. There's always some kind of undertone that extends beyond just, oh, it's a zombie movie. You know, there's always maybe a political message tied to it, or some kind of message that, you know, gives the movie a much deeper meaning. At least it meant to have a deeper meaning. You know, for example, I think a lot of people attribute Night of the Living Dead to racism. I think Dawn of the Dead was supposed to be like consumerism or like materialism and so forth. Dang it. I would say that for the most part, he makes some great attempts at messaging, but I will say that sometimes he's missed the ball. I think his greatest miss was Diary of the Dead. I felt like Diary of the Dead was on the cusp. It could have been a really, I don't know why I'm just squirting these female zombies with this water gun. I am. Don't question it. But, you know, Diary of the Dead had a lot of promise, but it suffered from trying to be a traditional movie while trying to be a found footage movie. And it also suffered from a message that was clearly not thought out too well. Like, the movie came out around the time where vlogging was becoming like the next big thing. You know, it was already a big thing, but it was becoming like this huge market. And I feel like if Romero had sort of based Diary of the Dead around the concept of like, oh, maybe the youth of today takes for granted the realities of life because they see everything through a lens, you know, or something to that extent. You know, something that sort of tells a story where, oh, hey, there's a, oh, this is the, oh, damn it, I forgot the tiger was here. I don't want to fight the tiger. Come on, Ted. You got nothing to, no, watch out, zombie. Watch out, zombie. Ah, Snowflake. No, Snowflake. Ah, Snowflake, no. I think you're supposed to, like, get snow. Oh, no, Snowflake. Feed her a whole bunch of meat. Ow, Snowflake, come on. You want to shoot at me, Ted? Ouch. You want to shoot at me, Ted? Yeah. Ouch. Snowflake. But I think, as I was saying, yeah, Diary of the Dead, I think could have been a much better attempt at something. You know, it's unfortunate that I think that. Oh, god damn it! I think that. Oh, come on, dude. Like I was trying to say, I do feel that Romero focused on the wrong things in Diary of the Dead. Though I can understand, you know, man was pretty old when he made Diary of the Dead. I will say, though, I can't really defend him on Survival of the Dead, though. I think Survival of the Dead was probably the weakest, maybe, movie in the entire franchise. I felt like it was really left a lot to be desired, if you will. But overall, I really enjoy the Dead films, and I feel like I owe a lot to that franchise, and, you know, Romero in particular for, you know, really spearheading the modern zombie concept, if you will. I feel like before Romero, what was a zombie? It was like a voodoo thing, right? I don't know. I don't want to get into the specifics here, but yeah, it is what it is, and regardless, I've always enjoyed. Sweet. Oh, I thought there would be a bigger bang. Dang it. I've always enjoyed zombie movies, both good and bad. It's just a fun genre. And even though some people say that, you know, zombies are just overdone these days, which it kind of is, but I still enjoy it. Still enjoy killing the undead. Ouch, Snowflake, please. Excuse me, lady. Do you have steaks on this cart? Ouch. No. Beat you with the damn purse, Snowflake. Ugh. Stop biting me. Ah. Snowflake, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to kill you. I can't find the meat. Holy crap, Snowflake. You are the strongest tiger I've ever seen. Snowflake! Snowflake! God damn it. Holy crap, that's a strong tiger. Ah! No! 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 Ah! No! No! Back in it! No! I got fire! Ah! Come on, Snowflake. My last stand, Snowflake. Come on. Let's do this, Snowflake. Come on. Oh, God. Really? That's how I died? That's how I died? I tripped and fell. Are you serious?